Good morning, happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, September 3rd, and I am your morning witch. Sorry for my absence yesterday. I'm allergic to meat, and my food got contaminated, and I was kind of sick. So maybe not everybody who can't eat meat's a vegan, so like some of you shouldn't be shitty to people when they say I can't eat meat, because like it makes us feel bad, but literally I get poisoned by meat. Poisoned. Sorry, that's a personal one for me and it has nothing to do with today's message. But actually it kind of does, because I swear I'm almost done talking about self-love, y'all, but somebody had made a comment that made me think of like, oh, this is something else to talk about with self-love. And so, you know what? Me standing up for myself and being like, meat poisons me and you shouldn't be shitty and act like I'm some stupid vegan. And there's nothing wrong with being vegan, by the way, but people treat me like real shitty when I say I can't eat meat, and they're like, oh, well, if you just tried. No, it will kill me. But, you know, I've talked about ways to self-love, but have we ever really talked about how you find self-love, how you love yourself? Some of us struggle with that, and it occurred to me today that, you know, a great way to find self-love or be able to love ourselves is to look at ourselves through a different lens. Most of us are the first to criticize ourselves and love someone else for very similar behaviors. So some of us, a great way to be able to find self-love in the first place would be to see ourselves through a different lens, to see ourselves through different eyes. And that doesn't always mean a different version of ourselves, but more so seeing ourselves through the eyes of someone else and what we've accomplished, what we've been able to do, how we are, and be able to love ourselves from an outside perspective. Because I know that, you know, 28-year-old me and 35-year-old me and today me, we can all look at ourselves through a lens of self-love, but 15 and 17-year-old me, they can't even look at this version of me through a lens of self-love, because they don't have that ability because the way they see the world. And so it's not necessarily a version of ourselves that we need to look at ourselves through the lens of, but perhaps somebody else's lens altogether, so we can see truly how special we are, or even just how worthy of love we are, because we're probably more likely to give someone else love than ourselves. So if you're having trouble finding that love for yourself, try changing the lens through which you look. Just like at the eye doctor, you know, that like weird A or B, one or two. Do it for yourself. Happy Tuesday.